So today we're speedrunning through Bloons Tower Defense 3, the game where monkeys pop balloons. For reasons I don't know. We're going to be track 1 and easy, just to, start. And the timer will start right when we hit easy, which we will do right now. Now the first thing we're going to do is start the round and place down attack shooter and upgrade fast shooting and extra range. What this does, it gives us extra range and faster attacks to shoot. And that's really nice. We do need to place that attack early in the first round just because that one balloon unfortunately got by, but now we can upgrade to Saw Blade Shooter. And we're going to really want to max this tower out first, just because it really helps. This tower alone will sweep through the first 5 rounds with no help whatsoever. Now, the reason I wanted to see Bloons Tower Defense 3 in particular is because it was the first game that really got me into balloons. Like, with the whole Ninja Kiwi thing, everything about Bloons Tower just wrote me in. It's actually one of the first computer games I've ever played as well, or really one of the first games I've played in general. And so it really has a special place in my heart, just with everything. So we almost have enough for a second texture, and we're about to place it down right during the next round. We're not going to really want to waste time in between rounds, because between rounds that would be wasting time, and we're trying to speedrun, so that really lacks me too. That really holds me back. But yeah. Bloons was my first game, and one of my first games, and I really loved it. I could only really play it at school because school had computers, and for some reason, they let kids do whatever they wanted on those computers, which meant play video games. Because why do schoolwork when you can pop balloons? But yeah, I have so many fun memories and whatnot. Though I will say, as a kid, I never was able to beat the game. You see, my strategies were whack and yeah, they were not good. Not good in the slightest. But we just keep popping, and these rounds keep going easily, because I did something I never did before. I practiced and made a good strategy. Yep, making a good strategy actually goes a long way. It really helps. And yeah, we're going to have road spikes in hand, and we're going to really want to have our mouse right over the start next round button, just because of how helpful that is. And the road spikes on our hand, just in case any balloons get by. None of them should, but, just in case. And we actually can afford a third tack shooter. We'll place it right there. That way it's closer to the start, so it can pop all those early balloons. And that'll shave off quite, just a few seconds off. But a few seconds could be the difference between difference between two places. It really makes a big difference, just being able to shave off as much time as possible. Because I don't know how to improve in some ways, and I just missed the button when I clicked it first. Oh no. But it doesn't matter, because we're doing really well. We have 3 towers already. Oh, for a second I thought I missed that, but luckily we were able to get it. And this round goes by really fast. Round 12 was a really quick round. And yeah, we have the popping power to deal with a lot of things. And we're in a good place right now. But what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to save up for a bomb tower. We're going to need it by round 20, so getting it early is very helpful and very good, so we can upgrade it to the max and get it kitted out. Right, and we're going to be able to buy it right about now. And that was a bit risky, but we managed to get it. And you hear that nice exploding sound. I really love that sound. It's so nostalgic. Just hearing it explode really made me favorite this tower as a kid. Just because it made some big explosions, and it was fun. Of course, I never knew how to use super properly. I never used balanced towers, because I never really had a strategy. But we're going to try to max out this bomb tower. Just because maxing out towers is really cost efficient for this game. Maxing out towers is better than buying a bunch of towers. Just because the properties of these towers have. For instance, just getting everything together really works nice. And we're also going to get Missile Launcher. Now, Missile Launcher really makes it so the bombs don't miss. And that's really helpful. But it also makes it to where there's a bit of a glitch, where there's no more explosion sounds, which kind of makes me sad. I don't know why that's in the game, but it's in the game, and it makes me feel just a bit sad. But it doesn't matter, because we're just shredding through all these balloons. We're making a great pace, and that's really good. Yeah, and so right now we can just sit and wait for round 20 to appear, where the first legs will be, and that's great. But one tower we're going to save up for is the monkey beacon. And yeah, we just shred through everything. It was a bit risky to place it down in the middle of the round, but what the monkey beacon does is it's a support tower that boosts the range and the speed at which every tower in this radius shoots, or in this bigger radius now. And as a kid, I never really understood support towers. I didn't realize that. Why would you buy a tower that can't pop balloons? Isn't that inefficient? Isn't that a waste of money? Couldn't I just buy another tack shitter or something? And you could, but it doesn't work that way. Because this is just multiplying the effects of all 4 of these towers at once. And that's what makes it overpowered. Just because it can affect a multiple of towers in a positive way. That's really helpful. Now we do have enough money, but we're going to wait for the end of this round just so we don't accidentally waste time to buy another tack shooter. And we're going to throw it right here. Right here. And we're going to upgrade it to the max. And this just gives us more popping power, which is really, really needed. Right, and we're just gonna keep shorting through these balloons because they don't stand a chance. Right. Oh, I almost did. Yeah. As a kid, I really used to play this so much. I remember one Halloween, teachers let us go home early because they're actually nice people and thought kids should, enjoy the holidays. But we had the choice to go home early, or we could stay at school and do whatever kids do in school. Like, whatever we wanted. We run this school. And I chose to stay at school just so I could play Bloons Tower Defense 3. It was an hour of gaming, and it was totally worth it. Because Halloween, for some reason, started, like, 8 hours later at 4 o'clock, and school ended at 3. Or 2 that day, but 3 in general. So regardless, I would have to wait for Halloween. That's why I chose it. But yeah, right here, you saw we got another cannon and maxed it out. Again, helping with popping power. Speaking of popping power, why not just get a fifth tack shooter? Almost misclicked it, but yeah, we're getting blade shooter, we're getting super range, and it actually can hit the balloons up here, which is crazy. That it can hit balloons that are on the first track, just coming out of the gate, and we can keep going. Right. And the next tower we're gonna get is another cannon, and we're gonna get that. Place it right. Can we fit it here? No, we'll place it here, I suppose. Yeah, we'll place it right here, and we'll get everything we can. Unfortunately, it just misses that little start, little snippet at the start, which is really unfortunate, but we can keep going. And those are ceramic balloons. Ceramic balloons are normally dangerous, but we just destroyed them. They didn't stand a chance. Right, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to save up for... Oh, wow, I didn't realize I didn't get jungle drums yet. That's really foolish of me. I thought I'd purchased it yet. What this does is it magnifies this tower's effects and makes every tower around it in the radius shoot faster. And you can actually hear it. If you just pay attention a little quickly, you can hear all the balloons popping at a slightly faster rate. And that slightly faster rate really adds up. It really makes a big difference. And we're making a really good pace, I will say. But right now we're setting up the Storm Monkey Beacon. And what Storm Monkey Beacon does is it's really overpowered and it unlocks this little question mark. And I can't really tell you what it does. I have to show you because it's that incredible. It's that good. And it really disappoints me that I didn't use this tower as a kid. Because if I did, I would have been like braggart about it. I would have totally rubbed it in all these little first grader faces that I knew how to use this super OP thing. But we can't use it just yet. And it costs 850 to use, and we can use it whatever. But you see, it has this really cool icon with lightning bolts and the super monkey symbol. And yeah, so you know if that's a super monkey symbol, it's going to be good. And believe me, it is good. And right now it's the first Moab. And that's what it does. It wipes out all the balloons on the board that aren't Moabs. But Moabs are typically one of the more scary balloons. Just because you don't actually see its health, and also it's one of the strongest balloons in the game. So, with those two things combined, it becomes really hard to see how effective or how much damage we've done to a Moab. And now we could use the Monkey Storm there, we're not going to, and instead we're going to save up, buy another cannon, bigger bombs, and bigger range, and yeah, that's maxed out. And we're going to get one more tack shooter, and then maybe even a super monkey. But yeah, you'll see the balloons don't really scare us at all anymore. We're just dealing with them so quickly, so fast, that it doesn't matter. Right. So we keep going, and we're making a really good pace. I might have messed up with my timer a bit, but we are making really good pace. So I hope we can keep this up, and I do think we can. Now, it would be beneficial to call a Super Monkey Storm, however, we don't need to do it. And we'll click the next round. We're gonna buy another attack sugar. Just one more. Expand the range just a bit. Yeah, we'll max it out, whatever. And we'll just go through this a little bit slowly. Yeah, we're wasting a bit of time. And this time we're gonna actually use a Super a Monkey Storm. Or not really. We're actually going to place the Super Monkey down. What Super Monkey does, it just is the most overpowered balloon in the game. Because, why wouldn't it be? Right. So everything's just getting shredded. Everything is good. And yeah. Super Monkey is one of the towers I loved to use as a kid, but I really didn't save up enough money properly, and I always died right after getting it. Which is a real shame. I always got mad, because it's the best monkey in the game, but I just died right after getting it. So, and I didn't understand why. But now I know it was because I didn't have any strategy, and that's really necessary in this game. I practice this game a lot, so I know what works and what doesn't. And I'm getting a bit of lag, so I'm actually going to use a Monkey Storm right there, just to clear everything up. And use a second one there just to end the round, and start in the next round. Now, we're making really, really good time, I will say. We are starting to lag quite a bit, though, so I hope that doesn't affect our time too much. But what we're doing right now is we're just winning. Right, and Ninja Kiwi, the game maker of all the Bloons games, I really appreciate it. I think what they've done is amazing. They have supported so many childhoods, including my own, and I really appreciate them for doing so. We're going to have a Monkey Storm at the ready. And we're going to use it right there. Move on to the next round, and we're on round 45. Yep. Lag is starting to take a decent effect. So we're going to use a Monkey Storm and hope for the best, and it does work. The Monkey Storm is really useful for that, because balloons, and there's so many of them, it tends to get a bit laggy, and that's really unfortunate. Oh wait, I misclicked. Oh no. I thought it was on the start next round. And with Ceramic Balloons, I'm just going to use that at the start, because Ceramic Balloons, they have so many balloons inside them, and they have a quicker scope, and they just cause my computer so much pain. I can't do that to the poor fella. But yeah, we're making really good pace, though, I will say. And no balloon is going to stand a chance against this. So, yeah, let's hope that this run is the run to use. Let's hope that this run is really cool. And again, with ceramics, we're just going to pop them. We don't want them to even affect our gameplay the slightest. Now there's some more ceramic balloons. Next round. We have Monkey Storm at the ready again. Round 48, we're near the end. We're making such great time. I really hope for the best. And we're just shredding through balloons, all the balloons at the beginning, as if they're not a problem, because they're not a problem. They're just dead. And really, where do all the rubber for the balloons go? I'm gonna waste it there. Start next round, round 49. We have 2 rounds to go. Let's hope we can get the sub 1330. Probably not. But maybe. Oh, I might have been a bit wasteful with that. Let's count this one. We have 15 seconds left to get the sub 30. Sub 1330. I don't think we're actually going to get it, which is really unfortunate. But we can get close to it. And we have another Monkey Storm saved up. And yeah, we just passed 1330. We used it there. Sell that. What? That's unrealistic. Oh no, that's annoying. And that's 1347. I really messed up on the last one. That last... I accidentally clicked just a little bit too fast to the point where it didn't count and just wasted all the money. I probably should have sold the tower for a few seconds, but that is time, and we have a 1347 second run. It's not the best by any means. In fact, I don't think it's the best of all the runs I've done. And I really did sell the ending in, well, the end. In retrospect, I probably should have used some more call Monkey Storm, but I didn't, and that's really unfortunate. But that is time there. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, maybe. It's really cool, and you can really feel free to share any sort of recommendations you want me to do, any sort of games or any other content. Anyway, thank you for watching, and yeah, see you next time. Later.